Zachary loves people and he loves Jesus. He loves to serve. Zachary has Down syndrome. Sometimes he calls it up syndrome. Zachary's mom was a teen mom, and Zachary was her second child. She was on her own when she found out he had Down syndrome. It was a scary, lonely time.
I feel hard to have a job and have me and my sister.
The first time he came to Young Life, we realized pretty quickly that Zachary knew Jesus. He just had not found a place where he could grow in his faith and where he could really become a disciple and exercise his gifts.
I love Jesus so much. Because he has forgiven my sins and he died for me. God is my amazing Father.
I think it was the first place that Zachary really belonged was in Young Life. We had a friend who has a disability who shared he needed prayer, that he would find friends who would see him for who he is. As he talked about it, I said, Zachary, would you like to pray for Joey? And so he said, yeah. And then I'm driving, there's this long pause of silence. And at one point I said, Zach, are you gonna pray? And he said, first I listen to Jesus and see what he wants me to pray. Zachary listens to Jesus.
I know Jesus is speaking to me in heaven. I feel it in my heart. I have to listen to him because he's my Father.
Zachary works at a local grocery store. He's a bagger. He loves his job. People love him. And he realized that the freedom he had with that job was not just to go to the movies and go out to eat, but that he had plenty to give away.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
I like with money for teen moms and babies to go at camp for their first time.
As he does, he's praying for the teen mom that he'll get to send to camp over the summer.
I waste money for Jessica to go at camp for her first time.
Raising money to go to camp isn't easy because that's not the first thing that you would save all this money to go towards this. No, I save all my money to go towards my son.
Zachary didn't want to just pay for a Young Life's girl to go to camp. He wanted to be part of the child care team because of his love for babies. And so he hopped on a bus and headed up to Woodleaf, and he was matched with Jessica's little boy, Damien, as only God could have arranged it.
One day I happened to stop into Zach's nursery where he was working and he's holding Damien, and I thought, wait a minute, Zach is Damien's caregiver? Because I wasn't in charge of that.
Seeing someone sponsor me, and I got to build a connection with them. It's so amazing how my son looks at Zach, and I see God's work right there, because that's love.
It's worth it, and God changed my life too. Jesus loves me. I like Jesus loves Damien, and Damien is his son too. Because that's Damien's father. I love him so much.
I would love to be a premium buddy. Ever since I met Zach, I'm so grateful. It's amazing to have people like Zach in this world.
Zachary's been a partner to me in ministry. When he speaks, people hear and listen. I think there will be barriers broken in terms of how kids with disabilities are treated wherever his story is told.